All right, so it's been a while. So, thoughts. I haven't done. I haven't played in a month, other than church and writing songs for people. I've been writing songs. So, and I just use Axe Effects when I write. So, I like the month before last, I was singing some old tunes and recording and thinking about writing, and here's where I'm at. I'm just kind of, and I don't know if this is forever, but I am kind of over singing heavy, hard rock, screamy metal, high pitched. I mean, and the funny thing is, I can still do it. I did it on this track. It's just, I don't know, man. It's like, I mean, I've been doing this for as long as I can remember, and I'm just over it, I think. And my tastes have like evolved into other things. I still love metal. I mean, I still work out to, Priest and Maiden and Metallica and Pantera and Alice in Chains and all that stuff. But it's just, I don't know, like my heart's not into it. So, and then going back to like getting out of credit card debt. I've got 2 more credit cards at $7,600. Putting a couple things up for sale that are going to all but negate those and kill those. I paid off Barclay, and it was kind of towards the end of the month, so like the payment was getting due. Paid it, 0. 3 days later, $230.46 went on it. That was the interest kicking in from the term up to when I paid it off. So I paid that off, and it's done. But I had that moment where I was like, oh my God, man. Can you imagine all the money I had? All the interest payments I've made in the last 25, 30 years. Oh, man. Never again. So I'm going to put up this photo now. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll put it right in the thing. Well, no. I'll superimpose it. I just took a picture of the rack of the amps. I've got the 77, the modded 800, the rectifier, the Mark V, and the matchless. I'm thinking of selling the rectifier. I just don't know, man. Like, let me play it a little bit. I got some ideas. Like I said, this is like just trying to get back into it. And I've really been enjoying singing. Like, I've been singing more at church, and I've been writing a lot of pop songs, and I'm just kind of, I don't know, it's like, career-wise, there's just no dough in the heavy stuff for me. It's not what I do anymore. It's not, even though I used to be known for it, I'm really more of a pop guy now. And I'm about to go out on the road lecturing for the summer, and those kids are into, Taylor Swift and Louis Capaldi and, I don't know, Justin Bieber, and you know what I mean? Like, The Weeknd, and, like, it's just a different thing, and I need to, like, really, I'm sinking into this thing also image-wise. I'm down now almost 24 pounds. Oh man, I'm going so hard. So anyway, so I just don't know if I need the rectifier anymore. We're just going to try something. I also fired up the Kemper. So let's just check it out, okay? So let's see what we got, right? Huh. Why is that? Give me 1 second. It's weird, there's no... Oh, there it is. Alright, so this is straight into the dual rec, channel 2, a vintage... Sounds good. We'll throw a little 8. So this is Rec Channel 2 Vintage. Rec Channel 2 Vintage. There's probably no chance that my videos are going to get better. And now we'll just go 808. Let's put a little gain on it. Okay. Now we're in channel 3, modern mode. So now we're channel 3, modern mode. Feels a little woofy. Bass is down though. All right, well. Okay. And now we'll go 808. Okay, so there it is. So, yeah, these are just a hair louder. We'll kind of balance them all out. So channel 2 straight in. 808. Channel 3 modern straight in. 808. Okay, there you go. So there you have it. We're going to mute that. And we're going to come here and we're going to go Chem. And try something here. And so this is one of my profiles. So, a little lower volume, but I think we've got them turned up. Yeah. So let's just listen to this. And then channel 3 with the 808. And Kemper. Man, Kemper sounds great to me. You guys don't like it, I get it, but that to me sounds great. Wow, Kemper. And Rec channel 3. It's a little more open. Let me see if I can get that to just for fun. A little more. I took some of the top end out. This was probably more accurate before I messed with it. Maybe just cut a touch of mids. Let's try it now. I had the Kemper going in there. I was wondering why I was like hearing all this. That's better for me too. I can hear what I'm. Kemper. And real wreck. So that's my answer. So now that's my answer for B. Yeah, and this is Deadlight Studios. Deadlight Studios is a sleeper. Not everybody knows about them. They make a lot of high gain, and I love them. I wouldn't say, well, they're kind of my favorite. I like Chop Tones too, and a few of the other ones, but Deadlight Studios is my favorite for like kind of Uber rectifier VH4, those kind of sounds. So yeah, there it is. There's rectifier, just number 25, which I've used for years. So now the litness test. Who wants to take a litness test? This is the litness test. Okay, give me 2 minutes. This first set of channel tracks, these first two here, are going to be the actual rectifier. These two are going to be my JCM 800, and this stereo here is going to be the Kemper, right? And we're just going to try something, okay? Let's. That's everybody on. So we've got Recto is the first set of channels, 800 is the second, and Kemper is the third. So you'll see it right here. I'll try to make this as user-friendly as possible. So if I was to mute, here's going to be the rectifier. Here's the 800. And here's the Kemper in Recto mode. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to try a tick and see what happens. Okay. Let me open up the Kemper. The Kemper is recording at a lower volume, but it's the best I can do right now. Let's see. So, yeah, so the amps are good. And you'll see there's a slight little bit of a differential. That's the way the amps move. That's as good as it gets. And you can line these things, but this you'll see. Okay, so these are good. So it's going down and then up, right? Let me get to a better tick. Yeah, down and then up. Now let's open up this Kemper. And it's down and then it's up. And it's coming in later because there's more processing. That's fine. So now let's do this. Check it out. We go to samples. We go from here to here. And that is, sorry about that. We go samples. And that's 52 samples. Oh, well, yeah. So let's do this. Let's go. Yeah, let's take all this and do time adjuster, okay? And we're gonna do 52 here. So we're gonna move both of these 800 tracks back 52 samples. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here and we're gonna go, and this is 123. So what we're gonna do with this, just for this purpose, when I get done tracking this, we will just nudge the Kemper ahead 123. Does everybody follow me? So we're moving the Kemper up to 123. We're gonna move the 800 back 52, and they're all going to line up, in theory, right here, sound-wise, okay? So let me see. Maybe I should let me do this. Give me a second. A lot going on here. A lot going on here. We're just going to take this. We're just going to move this just so I have my reference in case I forget. And we'll mute it. There you go. There you go. Look at you. So, actually it's not 52 because there's 4 automatically included, so it's 56. Does everybody get that? So look, time adjuster minimum is 4 samples. I put all these on here. It's an old habit. You probably don't have to do it anymore. But back with Pro Tools, like in the early 2000s, it was just thought that it was good to it was just good. I'll bypass this. It was just good to have them all on there so they had all the same kind of differential. All right, here we go. So check it out. It's going to make sense. Well, it'll make sense to me. Maybe it'll make sense to you. That's what we're hoping. All right, here we go. So this is all of them. Marshall, Mesa, Recto's first, 800 is next, Kemper's third. We're just going to play it. It's going to sound weird because there's going to be some phasing, but I'll fix it. Okay, yeah, and there's a little too much overdrive on the Kemper one. I can hear that. Maybe I should. Let me just listen to this real quick. So here's the rectifier amp, the 800, and the Kemper. Let's do this again. I want to just get a little less on the Kemper. Yeah, I'll hear everything in the other room. It's okay. Yeah, more like that. Okay. So here we go. Take 2. Recto, 800, and Kemper. And again, it's going to be phasey. You'll see I'll fix it. Funny, I haven't been doing this at all, playing any of this, but I've been playing 5 weeks in a row. I played church, and I played 2 full services, 2 different churches yesterday, and man, my playing is getting better. So we're going to shut all this off. We're going to put everybody on standby. So now we're going to check it out. Let's get these guys kind of evened up. Let's turn down the 800. And I didn't even dial it in. So let's kill the Kemper. Let's try this. Let's try here. You know what? Oh, I wrote 123 ahead. Oh God. And that's not chemtrail. Kemper. We'll put that there. So here are the 2. And we're going to pan them. We're just going to take a listen. So on the left is going to be the rectifier amp, channel 3, modern mode, and the right side will be my 800. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now, the other thing that makes the Kemper more further back is it's going through the burl. Now here's the Kemper, which we're going to move ahead. Was I right on that? Right, the Kemper was late. Was it? Or was it? Oh, yeah. It's late. Okay. That's why you always save it. So now you go Apple H or Option H, and you go samples 123 earlier ahead. Boom. And now I've just moved this, which I did. So now if I kill the rectifier amp, I've got now the Kemper panned left in rect, so it's set up like a rectifier. Let's just hear it. And then take out the Kemper, put in the real Recto. And the Kemper. Okay, so I actually like the Kemper better. I like them both. I mean, there's a kind of a realness to the Recto, but here's the truth. It doesn't matter because I can make any of this sound like anything. So 800 on my right, which is here, and Kemper. So that's combining an amp with a sim, an amp with a modeler, or whatever this is called, a profiler, right? An amp, not two amps. This is an amp and a sim. And the rectifier amp and the 800. And the Kemper. It's funny. The Recto amp sounds great, but there's something I just personally think the Kemper sounds cool. It sounds cooler, and it's already like carved out. Like it already sounds more mixed. The other beautiful part of doing it this way is that in that room, I'm going to only have one amp on, right? Because when I do the 800 and the rectifier amp, I have two amps going through two cabs. Those two cabs are sitting next to each other. That's all I have. It'll be cleaner than this because if you listen to the Marshall, the 800, you're going to be getting some smear from the rectifier. There's just a little ghosty thing, and it takes away a little of the like cack of it. So anyway, that's it. So Kemper and 800. I'm doing it. And here's the thing. You notice what I have here. 5, count them, 5 amps in the rack. I hate 5 amps in the rack. I especially hate my 77 all the way up there. Pulling the 800 or pulling the rectifier. It's already up for sale. I already have somebody interested in it. I mean, I could sell it on Reverb. I have the original box. I hate shipping amps. But that's it. And I have one $2,000 credit card with Bank of America. That's all it's left, $2,000 on the button. And that will clear it. I'm doing it. So there it is. Trimming the fat off my body, off my rig. I don't need that, man. It's cool. But the other thing is I want less choices. I have 2 baritone guitars. I want one. I don't need... I mean... One baritone is way more than enough for me. Going to sell a baritone. Going to sell that. And I may sell my vintage 87. I've got somebody that hit me up about it. And like I sell all of that and I'm basically, for all intents and purposes, I'm $1,000 away from being completely out of credit card debt. That to me is more exciting than anything. Oh, so anyway... I'm 60 years old, man. I'm going through changes, baby. 800 and Kemper. And then a Recto and Kemper. Or Recto and 800. It's cool. I mean, it sounds more like, almost sounds like AC, more like AC/DC. But the Kemper, I think, is going to be I think it's going to be fine. And real Recto. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I like the Kemper better. I like the tone of it, and there's more what you'd call amp tone on the rectifier, but I just don't need it. And again, when doing multi-amps, if I don't have to have 2 amps on in there, that's awesome. I will during cleans, and that's the other reason why I can get rid of the Recto, because the Recto, I was using the Recto more for cleans than anything, but now that I got the Mark V, the Mark V cleans are fantastic. Different than the Recto. The Rectos are very surgical and there's something, but the Mark V cleans are absolutely gorgeous. All right, this is my attempt to get back into this. I hope you guys enjoyed it.